Steven. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. So, I really love meeting new people here, and I've made a lot of new friends. And I can remember back when the pandemic, had just started, there were a lot of people who wanted to give back to the community because there were a lot of people hurting. And one way of doing that was by feeding people. And I thought it was such a cool story. I came across this on one of these websites that I frequent a lot. And it was talking about this thing called Lasagna Love. And so I covered the story thinking, maybe if I talk about it, we'll get somebody here local who'll do something about it. Maybe they'll become a part of it. And I kind of just left it alone. I didn't think much about it anymore until I got contacted by Jessica. And who is Jessica? Jessica Turner. I've actually got her here in studio with me. Good morning, Jessica. How are you?
Good morning. I'm doing great.
Very good. So you are with Lasagna Love.
I am.
So tell us all about how this started and how it works and how people can get involved.
Lasagna Love was started by a mom in her home with her son during the pandemic, and they just started feeding people in their neighborhood. And it has just grown to now we have 35,000 volunteers in 3 countries.
Wow.
The U.S., Canada, and Australia. And it's just, it's amazing.
Yeah. Well, I'm loving this because you guys are in the middle of a push right now. I know when you go to the Lasagna Love website, it's got a countdown timer because a big thing is coming. Tell us about this.
It is. We have our National Lasagna Love Day on July 29th. So we are celebrating for a whole week, and our goal is to feed 10,000 people in 10 days, to sign up 1,000 new volunteers.
Wow.
And all you have to do is go to lasagnalove.org, and it has all the information there. So we are very excited.
So let's talk a little bit about all the ingredients that go into a good lasagna, because I imagine you've made quite a few of these already, right?
I have. I have delivered locally about 20 lasagnas since the fall.
Yeah.
And so a good lasagna, of course, you have spaghetti sauce. And all we ask is that you make the lasagna. You can offer another hearty entree if you like. But so you can use no-bake noodles, a spaghetti sauce. Of course, you got to have cheese.
Of course.
For lasagna.
Yeah.
So some mozzarella cheese. I use ricotta. Some people use cottage cheese.
Yeah.
And then, we're in the South, so people like meat in their lasagna.
Yes.
But you can put on there on your preferences that you're willing to do, gluten or vegetarian or stuff. But I haven't gotten any requests for those.
Well, we were talking a little bit here in the studio about how, it seems like, especially here, because I know you're from Nashville, right?
I am. I'm originally from Nashville. We moved down here in 2018.
Yeah. And since you've been here, I'm sure that you've noticed, and we were talking about this before the break, that a lot of food insecurity here. We have a lot of people kind of living under the poverty level. A lot of people who could really use a warm meal. In fact, there are even kitchens like the Connect Kitchen up in Arab where they feed people one night a week a hot meal, and it's greatly appreciated and very well received. So what have you noticed about food insecurity since you've lived here?
I have noticed that there is definitely a need in the Marshall County area. When I started looking for volunteer opportunities, I did notice my church participates in Room in the Inn, but that's only through the winter months.
Right.
And especially right now with school being out, there's definitely a lot of kids that are home, and that's an unexpected food cost for parents.
Yeah.
Even, right now with teachers going back to school, a lot of teachers are paying for school supplies out of pocket. We'd like to be able to provide lasagnas for teachers. But, there is a definite need in the North Alabama area. We have right now more requests for lasagnas than we're able to fill.
Yeah.
So we would love to be able to help the food insecurity in the North Alabama area in order to do that, we need volunteers to
got you.
fill those requests.
Yeah. And this can really become a family affair. There's one thing that I've noticed about cooking. It brings everybody together, especially the kids with the parents. Those kids feel like it's magic time when they're in the kitchen and they're helping you prepare a meal. So this could really be a bonding experience, right?
Absolutely. And let me tell you, we homeschool my youngest son, and it is a great way, don't tell the kids, it's a great way to sneak in reading and math.
Ooh.
With them not even knowing.
I didn't even think about that. You're right.
It is.
Wow.
My youngest son has really, he's 11,
Yeah.
and he has really picked up on the cooking. And so a lot of times he helps me make the lasagnas, and hey, it's not always perfect.
Yeah.
But it's made with love.
That's right.
And
That's what matters.
there may be an extra egg. We just whip it a little bit more.
Yeah.
And
Right.
so there's a way to incorporate every member of the family. My husband sends out emails for me. Does the heavy lifting.
Yeah.
It's fun for the whole family. There's definitely opportunities.
Yeah.
For everyone.
I love how it can range from the youngest even to the oldest because, yeah, those kids love getting in the kitchen, but we got some Southern grandmas around here who know how to do it right. They know all the subtle nuances of all the spices, everything that goes into a good lasagna, and they can make it, taste amazing. So this is open for everybody, right?
Absolutely. And if cooking is not your thing, if you go on the website, there are other opportunities. We need people that are good with administrative duties. If you have experience in graphic design or Canva, whatever your talent is, we might be able to, use it.
Yeah.
So if you just go to lasagnalove.org and look on there under Get Involved. And it doesn't have to be cooking necessarily. It can be, I work on the outreach team and then also am a lasagna chef. So it doesn't always have to be cooking.
Yeah.
There are definitely things that you can do to help, and it is so appreciated by the recipients.
Wow. Wow, it's good. It's good. So I'm looking at some of these other opportunities that they have on the website. And yeah, they are looking for all kinds of people. Diversity, equality, inclusion lead, a compliance officer, event coordinator, translation team director. There's so many opportunities besides just cooking the lasagna, but hey, let's not forget the lasagna. Oh, it's delicious. And that's what brings people together. Being able to care for somebody in that way, it really kind of, I think, breaks down walls, doesn't it?
It does. It does.
Yeah.
And, the thing that I love about Lasagna Love is you're helping someone in your community. And it's a very flexible volunteer opportunity because you get to choose.
Yeah.
You can sign up and do it just once. You can do it once a month, once a week. You're in control. Yeah. A lot of volunteer opportunities, you have to, commit yourself to a certain thing. With this, you just go in the computer and you choose. What your radius is as far as how far you want to deliver. So you are actually serving someone in your immediate community.
Yeah.
It is just, and it's very rewarding. I feel like some weeks I got more out of that lasagna than the people that enjoyed it for dinner.
Wow. That's amazing stuff. Thank you for all that you do. And thank you for letting us know about this amazing opportunity.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Yes. Again, so people can get involved with this. Just go to lasagnalove.org and they can find out all the information there, right?
Absolutely.
And maybe even pick up an awesome t-shirt, right?
We do. We have t-shirts, all kinds of merchandise that they can order. And the proceeds to that also goes to Lasagna Love.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. And we hope that we can help you get this push started, get more people volunteering so we can serve a lot more people here in our community.
I would love that. I would love that.
All right. All right. Well, tell you what, we'll get you back to the music that you love, but thanks again for being here.
Thank you so much.
It's been a blast. We'll have to have you in maybe sometime in the near future telling us a little update about Lasagna Love, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, great. Hey, so this was all over social media as well, archiving on Facebook as we speak. So tell you what, would you do us a favor? Would you go on over there and share it with as many people as possible so we can get as many volunteers as we possibly can to share the love through a little bit of lasagna? Thank you. All right, here's Rebecca St. James and for King and Country with Kingdom Come.